Right, at the bottom right position as the teal Protoss, we will have dsaqwe. And at the top left as the blue Protoss, we will have Vanatir.
Okay, so... Yeah, you mentioned about... You're right about that, like, most PvP, they should start with one base, and unless neither player is a kind of lead or something like that, then usually you go to the natural. I mean, we haven't seen any crazy things like, 12 necks for quite a while. I'm assuming that's because both players don't favor that kind of style.
Yeah, I guess so. It's a bit sad. 12 necks is, of course, the best style. But
you have to be relatively kind of crazy or brave or both to go for something like that, but...
I think what you mean is awesome and manly, but yeah, that's right.
Well, you can't be both of those things at the same time, You can still be crazy, brave, manly, and awesome.
Nice. It's busting out all the adjectives. I like it.
Although it would be awkward to meet somebody like that in real life, but... Okay, so... Gateway and... Oh, wait. Oh, what? Vanatir is... Wait, he's actually a lot slower in his mineral income? Or is it just me? Wait a second. Wait.
We have the 12 necks, boys. We
Oh,
have the 12 necks. Oh, man.
yeah.
Just as we were saying, I guess Vanatir is in fact all of those adjectives at once.
I gotta say though that it's gonna get scouted relatively soon.
Yeah, it's a
So-
two-player map. This is kind of
Exactly.
dangerous.
So, if you're gonna pull something like this, wouldn't you want to go in Jade rather than here?
I personally would have, but hey, 12 necks, all maps, all day, baby. Here we go. Here we go. Alright, is he actually gonna do... Wow, he actually went 13 probes. He's getting blocked.
Yeah, actually, that makes a huge difference. At
It
this
does.
point,
It does, yeah.
It's extremely difficult to defend this even normally. So, if you actually block your opponent's gateways.
Yeah,
Alright, so-
that's a problem.
Okay, so let's see how the dsaqwe responds to this.
I don't like this variation by Vanatir. This is
Yeah.
extremely dangerous. He hasn't gone for a second gateway or for a forge. So I've seen two main variations of the 12 necks. The one that I do is go 12 necks and then 12-14 gate, and then use zealot pressure to keep yourself alive. Or I've seen like Korean players and even some foreigners go 12 necks and then gateway forge, which is okay as well, depending on the map. Actually, there's a cool trick you can do on Fighting Spirit if you're in the bottom right position. If you build a cannon on the high ground, there's a weird bug where like Reavers will bug out and they can't shoot or something because the cannon ranges them weirdly.
Oh.
So yeah, somebody told me about that. I've never actually seen it, but anyway, we have a Zealot harassing here from dsaqwe in the mineral line. But I feel like the way Vanatir is doing this.
Wait, what the hell? Does Blue Zealot just kill his own probe? Wait, I think so. Yeah, he did. And there's 0 kills on it.
Yeah, the 0 kills on dsaqwe's
Oh.
units. Vanatir just killed his own dude.
You know what? I know why that is. Vanatir just says, you know what? This is such a good build that I'm gonna let you have 1 extra probe just because of it.
Dude, that's exactly what he said, man. Oh god. Oh, but he grabs the first Zealot at least. Now a Dragoon kills the probe from Vanatir, so it's not gonna see it's not gonna see the 2-gate goon with range.
Yeah, that's bad. Because you really want to have that information as the guy that goes 12 necks. It's the only thing that I really hate about going for 12 necks myself is that you have to scout, otherwise you don't know what to do.
Yeah, I mean, that's why I quite like the 2-gate follow-up variation, because you scout with the Zealots, actually.
Yeah.
Like, yes, he might have Dragoons, yes, he can out-micro your Zealots, but it takes so long for the Dragoons to kill your Zealots that you can basically just run into his base and run around a bit and see what's going on, and then that's really, really nice, and it's really important. Unfortunately for Vanatir, he might actually lose you. His, I mean, he'll lose, like, right here, because his range is way later, And he's gonna have a lower goon count. I mean, there's pretty much nothing he can do against these dragoons.
Though, so far it's not going that poorly for it. But yeah, it can get really ugly real fast.
Yeah, a bit of a micro error by dsaqwe actually to lose that one dragoon, but he's gonna. Well, I was gonna say he's gonna make up for it, but I mean, he should keep on this pressure. I think. I don't think he realizes. Okay. I mean, there should be a forge at some point though from Vanatir. That range differential is absolutely huge. Actually, I'm a bit sad that dsaqwe didn't abuse this more. He's not going to have much. Yeah, he's missed his timing window now, but that actually could have made a huge difference.
Yeah. The thing is though that okay, the forge is close to being finished, and the DTs are not yet there, but. Oh, and at the same time, actually, there's a forge from dsaqwe because he as well doesn't know exactly what to do on Vanatir. So I guess Vanatir might get the better trade in the build orders now. Yeah,
usually, I mean, a lot of 12 nexing players will immediately follow up with DTs. I love doing that. I think it's awesome. Not even just for the all-in potential, but because. You know, you can get a bit of map control if the other player went like robo and observers and things. It means he'll be a little bit slow in getting his reavers, and that just gives you time. And you can also threaten the counter attack because he has to leave some units at home in case you send one DT to kill his probes. Yeah. So it's not even like an all-in thing. So I think it's good for dsaqwe to be careful about that.
I mean, one thing I sometimes like to do, although it's I think a little bit more risky than what Vanatir did, is basically go for the double gateway forge, you know, with the 12 next, and then go for the DTs at very fast storm, kind of. But it's very tricky in my opinion because you do need to know your timings very well.
Yeah.
And if you mess it up a little bit, you die to one of 8 or 10 different things. Whoa. Okay, that DT didn't live long.
Yeah, you're absolutely right there. I think an important part of that, at least for me, is the initial zealot scout and pressure, so that you can actually do that. Obviously, we didn't see it here, but Vanatir, you know, despite taking some early damage there, he didn't actually lose the game or his nexus, which means his economy is actually quite a bit stronger than dsaqwe's right now. Now, of course, dsaqwe's nexus is going to finish as well.
You know what? I gotta tell you, unfortunately, that's not true. dsaqwe has more probes than Vanatir right now.
Even if that was the case, you cannot, like, there's a maximum saturation on one mineral line. So I figured he actually had at least as many probes. I was just thinking in terms of the actual mining rate, because Vanatir was mining from 2 bases. Now that dsaqwe's got 2 bases, his economy is way stronger, obviously. Yeah. I mean, Vanatir just had a small eco boost for a second there because of the 2 base mining.
I mean, I like basically the standard opening that Vanatir is doing. What I don't like that he's doing is that does he have any observers? No, he didn't build anyone just yet. And I mean, you do need to scout what your opponent is doing relatively soon, because getting like storm drop or something like that might happen at any moment if you, and especially when you don't expect it at all. A reaver drop, a DT drop in this case is going to be for dsaqwe. So,
I mean, you know what's cooler than making observers? It's making nexuses, which he's going to do at the 12 o'clock any second. He's got a probe there. I'm like, come on, man, do it. Let's make a nexus. Let's take more bases. That's the way.
Look at the spotting pylon at the 9 o'clock. I don't think it's going to see the shuttle because it's going for the top, but...
The 12 will, though, I think. Maybe. That'll be quite useful. And by useful, I mean... Well, he doesn't have a cannon in the main, but he should have an ob somewhere. He's got an observatory. I actually...
Yeah, he's got one observer now.
Oh, it's moving out on the map, though. This could actually be quite bad. Is he making another one? Where's his robo? Oh, here. Oh, the second one pops at just the right time. He just pulled his back. Yeah. Yeah, we're fine. He's good.
Alright. Okay.
Wait,
one DT is actually going straight for the natural. but the cannons are there, right?
Yeah, the cannons are there. The Obs needs to turn around right now because this DT in the main is being super annoying. And yeah.
Oh, that's not good. It's actually doing a lot of indirect damage.
Yeah, it's being quite annoying. It's causing a lot of lost mining time. Interestingly, the supply counts right now are pretty much dead even between the two players. I'm not actually sure how that happened. dsaqwe should be a little bit more ahead now, I feel. But yeah, good stuff.
Yeah, the gateway amounts are just very, very similar. Just one more gateway, I think, for the dsaqwe, so...
dsaqwe now, going to the 12, make sure that's not happening. It would have been actually a little bit silly if...
He's going just with 5 Dragoons there? Isn't that, like, weird? You're basically most likely sacrificing those Dragoons.
Yeah, if Zealots actually go along the middle path here and cut them off, he could have actually killed them. I'm not sure if Vanatir actually realized this. Again, you know, neither player will be overly familiar with this map. Man, I'm still mesmerized by these little coral things. These just look so cool. They're kind of weird. Like, I'd be kind of freaked out if I saw one of these in real life, but they look pretty cool.
Nah, I'd be freaked out if I saw Zealot in real life, so I'm guessing that works both ways.
Dude, Zealot in real life, man. I'd be so pumped. I'd like, you know, go have a beer with him or something.
Yeah, the only problem is you wouldn't know if it's there to help you or kill you because you wouldn't have, you know, allied colors or something like that.
You just see a Zealot, you like try and hit Shift Tab in real life and it's not working. You're like, oh god, is it a friendly? What do I do? Oh man.
Oh.
That would actually be so. Could you imagine if you could Shift Tab in real life and see allied colors, so you knew who your real friends were? Oh man, hold that thought though. Big attack going in. Zealots closing in. That's a lot of Zealots from Vanatir. Actually, dsaqwe looks like he might be in trouble here. I have no idea how this happened, but dsaqwe might fall to the 12 next right here, ladies and gentlemen. This is what I'm talking about. 12 next all day, every day, baby. 12 next never loses.
Oh man. I gotta say that.
Look, he's got 4 Dragoons AFK and he's still winning.
Yeah, the 12
Boom!
next. The 12 next.
G. That's what it was. I don't know if you guys heard that, but even my cat was excited about that game.
I was thinking for a second what you were saying about the colors, man, and I just realized, you know what I would use it for?
What?
I'd use it to date. That would be the best thing ever.
If a girl is yellow, she's dateable. And if she's red, it's like no good.
That means, yeah, so you don't even have to ask her questions or anything. Nope, just have...
just allied color. Oh my god.
Alright.
Nice.
Okay, so 1-1 with a 12 next.
That's what I'm talking about. Vanatir should just do it again. It's Fighting Spirit, man. It's a perfect map for 12 next. Oh man.
Yeah.
Alright, game number 3.
The other thing that I really like about 12 next is that you can actually go 12 next 2 gateways, or 2 gateways then 12 next. And you actually have a very similar... You end up with something very similar, but the start of that is much different for your opponent.
Yes. Yeah. The one thing I don't like about 2 gates into Nexus is... Well, hold on. Let me think. I guess you're right. I guess they're actually quite similar. In that, you know, you're obviously... You know, you can't put a... I mean, I guess you put on more pressure early on, obviously, with the 2 gateways. But having said that, if you go for Nexus and then 2 gateways, you actually also put on quite a bit of Zealot pressure. So, you know, it's actually sort of counterintuitive in that going for 12 next actually lets you put on a lot of Zealot pressure in the early game.
Yeah. I would say that if a map has like wide ramps or things like these, then you'd start with a double gateway, then go to the Nexus. And if it's more kind of easier to do some, you know, defenses or something, then probably with a 12 next first.
Yeah, it's pretty legit.